Hot damn. It's only 22 of y'all. I guess. Hey to the people, to 22 people that's in here, honey. See, that's why I went on ahead and did it tonight. See, I ain't got to worry about doing this shit in the morning. All right. It's a goddamn shame. 22 damn people. See, everybody was clamoring for BelleCollective last season. But now everybody mad with Carlos that they don't want to watch his shit no more. Y'all don't do this to no other producers, but when it come to Carlos, hey Brandon, hey Catherine. That's why I'm doing this shit now, so I ain't gotta worry about it in the morning. We could talk about some other stuff in the morning. Like we could duel talk about what Lisa got going on with them churn. And talk about what Kim Zolciak hillbilly ass talking about. Um Girl bye. Okay, child, please. It's all good, Catherine. You hear now, sis. Make sure you man your posts. I don't know where CCF Freak at. He might be somewhere fucking. Cause y'all know he nasty in real life. Anyhow, what did y'all feel about the episode? Y'all like the episode? Shy. Listen, I got some words for Marie, Boss Hall, Glendale, O'Crutchet Black Ass. And I ain't even gonna lie. Latrice and Mandy, yeah, I'm gonna have to smack y'all hand too. I am. Latrice and Mandy, I'm gonna have to smack y'all hand too. Just saying. Um, I forgot about it. Gotta watch it. No, you don't, Jay Breeze, because I'm about to lay it all out for you. You ain't even gotta watch it. By the time you watch this, you're gonna know everything that happened. You ain't even gotta do all that. But it was a cute episode, finally. It was a cute episode. It's some stuff we gonna skip though. Just saying. There's some stuff we gonna skip. Just being honest. But for the most part, it was a cute episode. I ain't necessarily mad. Listen, Glendale is just retarded. All right, just like the boss hog. They both retarded. And we just go call it like it is. We not gonna sit here and act like it ain't what it is. They both retarded. The both of them put together. I hope Josiah make it out. Cause it's just ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. See, this is what happens when you become a person that's willing to just put up and settle with any old thing. You put up a settle with any old thing, and you put up a settle with any old apology, the same old apology. Let me tell you. Don't end up like Boss Hog and Country Black. Crunchy Black, I mean. Don't end up like that. Whatever you do. Okay, everybody like to go up a couple goals. They're not it. I'm here, girl. I'm here. I see 58 of y'all here too. Good thing Love and Marriage Huntsville come back next month. See, you can't say that you know hoes gonna think that you're colorist. Give a shit. I don't give a damn. I give it to the house niggas too. And the house nigga bitches. They get it too. So can't nobody feel a way about nothing. 10. BelleCollective. This is season 6, episode 3. It goes down in the DM. Hey, it goes down in the DM. It goes down. Hey, I need a nigga behind me so I can twerk on. Mike, come here. Okay, I want to twerk on Mike and I want to twerk on Matt. Come here, honey. Speaking of Matt, one of Carrie Paul's cousins came in the comments under the roast and review, honey. They said we gave her cousin the business. Let me tell y'all what she said. She was sweet though. She was sweet though. It won't no thing. She said, she she said, ew, y'all think Mike is fine? Yes. And we want us some Mike. She said, y'all dragged the hell out my cousin Carrie Paul. Y'all tickling me about the sleigh bed. And Marie Sassy said. Now she called him Sassy said. And then I replied back to her, and she said, child, everyone is entitled to their opinion. And I reviewed the show, and I even told her, I'm not going light on you because we family. So I'm assuming she a content creator herself. Shout out to her for dropping down in the comments and, not getting all of her feelings in her bag about her cousin getting a little reading a roast. So I appreciate I appreciate the cousin for coming in the comments, being lighthearted with everything. And shout out to you, sis. Maybe you'll show up in here. See, so you're not gonna act like my brother like that. I said hey to him already. See, don't come up in here talking shit and you don't know what's going on. See, that's what happens. You minded my business and you made a complete baboon's ass out of yourself. So Latrice invites some of the ladies down to taste to catch up to talk. And some of the ladies was Selena, Marie, and Amanda. But Selena wasn't able to make it because excuse me, because Star Mucus Plug came out and she had to drop everything to go down to the damn hospital. So shout out to her, whatever. Plus she had her baby and whatnot. So shout out to Star and the baby. Miss Selena. Shout out to all of y'all. And the bundle of joy, child. Did you say your seventh grandchild or it's the grandchild name set? I'm gonna say that's what you said. I'm gonna say you said the grandchild name setting. What is a cute name depending on how it's spelled? And we can move on. Hey, so sister, you talk about twerking, but you talk about twerking on a nigga in front of him. If Brandon would like to, I'm gonna twerk on Brandon later in our bedroom with the lights off, okay, and no clothes on. You understand? Again, minding our business where you need to mind yours. See, that won't everybody business, so I won't come up here and say all of that. But since you feel like you finna drug me out to the carpet, I'm gonna go on ahead and tell it since you want to know so damn bad. Now, once again. So, girl, Marie comes and she claims she's been enjoying girl Sadie. And Latrice says that their relationship is weird to her, but hey, if she's happy and girl Sadie is making her happy, then hey, it is what it is. See, I knew this shit was gonna be short-lived. See, I knew no, it's not. I ain't none of your business, and my man damn show ain't none of your damn business. Anyhow, I knew this shit was gonna be short-lived between the two of them, and I knew Marie was gonna do exactly what she did. I knew it. It's like I said, we've been here before, and I'm just gonna wait to see if it happens and wait to see what happens. And here we are. What did Marie have on? And now I ain't even gonna lie, I thought what she had on was cute. I ain't even gonna hold what she had on. I thought it was cute. Well, wait. What she had on that Selena shit was cute. Now, what she had on to this shit, I don't remember. I won't paying attention. If you talking about this scene, I honestly can't speak on the friend. I don't remember. I'm speaking on the all white affair. That was what I meant. Now, was this scene? I can't remember what she had on. So, so, mm, um, so Amanda comes. Amanda, you want to talk about what Marie had on? Let's talk about what Amanda had on. Amanda, don't wear that no more. Amanda, don't wear that no more. I didn't like it. All right, man, ain't no shade. I didn't like it. Ain't nobody paying attention to Brandon's ass. Anyway, see, I got an emotional trade piece. Dear God Almighty. I'm supposed to be the emotional one. I can't be. He the emotional. You know what I'm saying? Then he got to get his attitude adjusted. Whatever. Anyhow, Amanda, I ain't like what you had on. I'm just gonna say it. I ain't like it. I ain't like the sunglasses. I ain't like nothing. I'm just gonna be real, Amanda. It was too much black and white. I ain't. I just won't hear for it, Amanda. It's no shade, but whatever. Uh, So she starts talking about how her and the boss hog treated her last season, and especially how they tried to act like they was finna jump her ass down to the reunion. Well, Amanda, I asked your best friend that when she came down to the roast and review panel for that janky ass interview. There's no shame, Latrice. We got past all that. We got past all that, Latrice. And you know, me and you, we cool. Ain't no thing. But I asked her that down to the interview, and she kept saying that, you know, when she forgive people, she get over it. And so she forgave her. And so she's over it. And she's done gotten past it. And she ain't holding it against her. And me, Scotty, and JoJo said, but we wouldn't trust her ass. Why do you trust her ass? And she said, but I could, because once again, when I forgive people, I forgive them, and this the slate is white clean, and I left it in the past, and this a thing that I asked her that down to the thing. So I don't even know why you giving it all that. Now, don't get me wrong. I get it. She your best friend. You ain't like that shit. And you said whenever you got around that bitch, you was going to let her know how you felt. And I'm cool with it. That's what friends do. But, some people got to learn on their own. So, some people got to learn on their own, friend. So Latrice invites them to a party because Latrice was on. I mean, yeah, Latrice had Selena on FaceTime because Selena was at the hospital with Stop because she was in labor. Her mucus plug came out, girl. Okay, she was probably doing something nasty, trying to get the baby up out of there. And the baby said, "Yeah, yeah, okay, hey, yeah, I can't know. You think she come? No, she ain't come, nigga. I'm on my way." And she was laid up down to the hospital bed, but she had her down to FaceTime, and I was fine with that. So she could still get her coin for being there down to the scene. See, it's a loophole and everything. Selena better get her coin for that scene because technically she was there. FaceTime, but she was there. I like the loophole of it all. Um, she said that she's not gonna invite Tambra because either A, Greedy gotta work, or two, Greedy gotta watch the baby. Um, Listen, Tambra, at this point, find you a nanny. Like she been around, ain't her name London? Little London been around long enough for you should be able to have a nanny. And let the nanny be somebody in the family. Ain't even gotta be no total stranger. Let it be somebody for the nanny so then you and Greedy could come to shit like this since y'all are a couple. You understand? And me and Scotty want to see Greedy. So quit being greedy and get to the needy. Right? Go ahead and get you a cute little nanny, somebody in the family, and you and Greedy come down to some scenes. Because me and Scotty want to see some Greedy. Anyhow, um, moving on, because that was down for that scene. So the boss hall gets invited to a dance class by Curry Paul, and she on the way there, she calls Cruncher Black to let him know where she's at because she's saying that now they're in such a better place, and now she just wants to check in on him, and I just want to let him know where I am. Anyhow, Carrie Paul lets her know that she invited Marie. And she said that, she wants to stay in a good place with Marie. She ain't got no problems with Marie. And she feels like inviting her down to this thing, it'll put them off at a good start or whatever, or whatever. And then Marie does show up. Marie says even though they had what they had, she does like Carrie Paul. She a firecracker. And so she don't mind coming and being around her and just a thing and the other. So Carrie Paul says, well, she opens up about how she's being a businesswoman and she's not being the doting wife that her husband wants her to be, and that's causing tension. Hold on, because I'm missing something. Wait. Carrie Paul. Okay. Carrie Paul, let me tell you something, sis. And I'm glad your cousin came down to the thing so she can relay the message to you. Let me tell you something. You better listen to your husband, Carrie Paul, because your husband is right up my alley. Do you understand? And what you won't do, A dirty, low down, disgusting little whore like me will do. Do you get my drip, Carrie Policy? Don't you bring your fine ass husband, who one is retired from the MLB, two is now a damn sports agent for them. Don't you bring that man up here and he up here complaining about you as a wife, because I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, Carrie Paul. You barking up the wrong tree. Don't you do that. Don't you bring your man up here and you and your man up here telling you that you being less of a wife and you being less of a mom, which is even worse. And you too busy doing this, that thing, and the other, and you always saying you're always there, and it's all up to me, and I'm feeling like Mr. Mom, and I'm feeling neglected, and all the rest of this shit. See, the roles is reversed. See, I wouldn't give a damn if Matt won't find. But bruh, don't you bring your man up here and y'all got this. Okay, Curveball. If you don't listen to nobody, you better listen to me. You better listen to what the hell I'm telling to you, Curveball, because I'm gonna tell you right now. I will put on the apron. I will shine that man's shoes. I will have his dinner ready, his breakfast ready, his brunch ready. I have his blunt ready. I have his cigar ready. Do you understand? I have his shot glass of Hennessy ready. Do you understand me? I iron that nigga draws in his damn white beats. Quit playing, Curry Paul. Bring that man up here and this shit you get. Curry, leave me alone. Find you a better storyline, Curry Paul. Please. Find you a better storyline, Curry Paul. Do you understand? Please. Cause I ain't got no problems with you. So find you a better storyline. Says don't get up here with this foolishness, please. You're gonna end up like the Boss Hog and Crunch and Black. You're gonna end up like them. Mess around, getting up here talking about all that bullshit. Anyhow, so speaking of Carrie Paul, April with that part done. Do you understand? That part with tube socks on. Because I gotta have me some socks. All right, walk around on the floor. You understand? Like I got a complex about that. But she better stop. Meanwhile, Brandon quit. I'm in character right now. Get out your feelings. I'm in character right now. Get out your feelings. I'm gonna do all of that for you, IRL, when I get off here. Get out of your feelings. All right, I'm working right now. Anyhow, um, Carrie Paul down to one of her restaurants, and she's talking about a grand opening that she has going on, and this, that thing, and the other. I like the manager because she was talking shit to the owner, and I like that type of shit. That's me. So shout out to the manager or whatnot. And her husband come around there and they had this conversation, and then you get to crying. And this is why I believe a lot of what's going on got to be real, because he really didn't have no feelings to your tears. It seemed like he had this conversation with you before and you cried then. Like this, Carrie Paul, listen. Okay, I'm not telling you. He seemed like such a nice man. He do. He seemed like such a nice man. He seemed like, he liked to talk, actually how your day was, and actually how your week going, and he seemed like something like that deep. He seemed so nice. He seemed like he smelled good too. All the damn time. You just want to sniff the nigga neck. Like that's what Matt give. And Trey Paul up here with all this foolishness, like moving on. Uh, Boss Hog and Black Crunchy meeting up to help Selena and Mike on communicating. Selena's release, restore, and renew in memory of her son Quincy. Y'all know how I am about sad stuff and people losing people and dealing with grief and all that stuff. So I'm about to be completely honest with y'all. I muted it. I muted it. I look, I don't know what was said, but all I saw was everybody crying. And I ain't want to be up here all of my feelings. Y'all know next month already gonna be hard for me. I don't feel like watching or seeing none of that. So it's no shade to you, Selena. I'm not moving on from it because I don't care. I'm just moving on because I'm dealing with my own shit, girl. I already got to deal with that shit next month. I don't feel like dealing with all that shit. But shout out to you for having it. I totally appreciate you for having it. I appreciate all of the Bells showing up to support Selena because it was for a much bigger cause. I appreciate all of y'all for being there for her. I'm sure it meant a lot to her. I appreciate y'all for doing that. That meant a lot. All right, that meant a lot, and it meant a lot to her. So I appreciate all of y'all for showing up for her. I appreciated that. I do. But that's what I got for that. I muted all of that. Y'all know. I ain't in the man. I ain't no. But what I will say, Marie, you running around here wearing that cheap ass bubblegum ass wedding ring, girl. All right, girl, you know that shit came from Walmart jewelry. Like, don't, girl, don't get up here and try to act like it was the cream of the crop. Girl, you know you paid a couple thousand. All right, it paid a couple thousand. Maybe about a good 2300. Maybe about a good 2300. All right, let's not sit here and act like you got Chase Bank on your left hanger. Girl, gone. But you was cute though. I did like what you had on. All right. I did like what you had on. Um, I did like what you had on. I thought what you had on was cute. And I give you that. Um, Latrice's pool party. Y'all, it was a pool party. Like, y'all talking about the way folk were dressed, but I mean, it was a pool party. Like, I mean, Latrice, why you ain't bed wearing no bathing suit, girl? You got all that body. Why you don't want, girl, Latrice? You already shaped like a string bean with ass. Okay, Latrice, you know damn well girl, Latrice. You know you shape like an asparagus stalk with ass, girl. Like you should have worn you a nasty piece of bathing suit, girl, with a sarong. Why what? You keep covering your body. Why? Girl, please. I know you lying. I just show my shit off down to my house, down to my pool, down to my party with a sarong. Girl, you better get your life. Like how Marie came. How Marie came down to it. That's because I ain't even gonna lie. Baby Marie was Marie and Selena. Marie and Selena. Like I was down for it. Like it was real cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Carrie Paul, you could have worn listen, child. I get it. You know, you say you from the golf, so maybe y'all don't believe. I don't know nothing about it. So maybe y'all, y'all want to show or you want to save it all for your husband. I get. Um, so sister weak girl. But anyway, moving on, girl. So Amanda comes and she brings some girl with her, honey, some stud. Excuse me. She showed up with some stud, and we found out later on that the stud turned out to be Marie's cousin. How coincidental, girl! You didn't know that your stud was cousins with Marie, but at least this cousin looked like no and no shade. But at least this cousin came up here giving some. At least it won't give a cousin Sue. All right. All right. At least it won't give a cousin Sue who just left her job as head cook down to the Arby's, honey. At least it won't give it that. So, shout out. The stud look like she got a little change around there. So I appreciate that. But did you have to be Marie's cousin? Moving on. Essie done brought her husband, honey. Now, I did hear Essie was getting engaged. Shout out to you, though, Essie. At least he handsome. Listen, if y'all trying to dispel this shit between you and Marie, girl, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Look at them hoes around there to the Housewives of Potomac. Look at Ashley and Katie. Look at Ashley and Jacqueline. Like, that really don't mean nothing. If y'all trying to dispel, what that mean? Okay, you with that man does not change people's minds about what you and Marie got possibly going on around here. But he cute though. And see, he cute. He cute. Okay. I appreciate Essie got a little daddy around there. You're doing a lot more than what Marie got going on because Marie showed up with Girl Steady again. Whatever, honey. Anyhow, Marie, Amanda, here's why I'm gonna have to get y'all together. Marie, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, sis. You do look guilty as fuck. I And the reason why I feel this way is the way that I saw it in the episode. Like even when it came down to the game, like not Marie, Latrice, the game was messy as all hell. Why even play games like that when you already know that it's this secret that's going on between Amanda and Black Crunchy? Like, why even set the tone or the mood for that? And then you got people drinking. It was only about a matter of time before that shit was either gonna get out accidentally. And at this point, I don't even think the shit was by accident. And here's why that's my only thing to you, Latrice. It looks messy. It looks messy, and it looks like you played the law in the messiness because of the game within itself. All right. I'm just gonna be real. I'm not gonna say you set her up. I'm gonna put it off on production. But and the reason why it looks like a setup is because Amanda, I'm gonna have to get your ass together. Because Amanda, here's my thing. You didn't even try to play it off, brush it off, just not say shit like you've been doing, keeping it to yourself like you've been doing, not bringing it the hell up to the boss hall like you've been doing. Like, even in the middle of y'all playing the game and he was giving his answers, especially when it came down to sexual positions and shit like that, you want to pop your mouth, pop your lips, make a noise, clear your throat, want to roll your ass. Like, what is the purpose of all of that, Amanda? Why even bring all of that shit up here if you're trying to keep it on the hush hush, but you're not trying to keep it on the hush hush? You came up here in the first episode and you just couldn't wait to let it be known that Cruncher Black was in your damn DMs. And I'm going to tell you why it looks like a setup, because what it looks like is that this is your way of trying to get back at the boss hog for how she treated your friend. Here's the thing. I'm not even mad at it. Don't think I'm all the way chastising you. I'm not mad at it because you grown as the fuck and you like, look, I ain't like you. So I could have fucked your man. I could have fucked your, I hope you did. Well, because I value the sanctity of marriage, I hope you didn't. But there is the other side of me that do kind of want to know what the dick hitting on, because you know what I mean. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Even though I don't really fuck with Crunch or Black, if ever me and Brandon break up IRL, I might slide in your DMs on the late night just to see what it's like. Yeah, but I just wish you would have said that. Like, even when the shit came up and you decided to pull the boss hog outside to go and talk about it, you started nigga-splaining. I didn't like that shit either. didn't like that shit either. You sit here talking about, you talking about, you know, I respect you as a friend. I respect you as a woman. I respect you as a businesswoman. Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up, first and foremost, what business does she have that you're respecting? Her being a bail bondsman? You respect her for getting niggas out of jail until it's time for them to face the music? Like, what do you mean? And what friend? You don't fuck with her, especially after the way she treated your best friend last season. Then tried to act like she was gonna jump her ass with Marie. What friend? Why is you running around here acting like you really give a fuck about her feelings? No, you don't. Because if you cared about her feelings, you wouldn't have been smacking your lips. You wouldn't be rolling your eyes. You wouldn't be clearing your throat when he's talking about his favorite sex positions and all the rest of this shit. You wouldn't have did none of that if you gave a half a damn about her as a woman. You wouldn't have did that shit. So don't get up here now that the shit done turned up. Now that the shit done turned up, now that the grease done started over boiling, now you want to sit here and try to backpedal the pussy pop in a handstand about the damn kitchen. I ain't with that, Amanda. I'm not with that, Amanda. You came up here and did exactly what you wanted to do. I'm not mad at you for doing it. What I'm mad at is how you backpedaling and pussy popping in a handstand about the burning ass kitchen that you set on fire. Why? Just be real with it. Yeah, I could have fucked your husband solely off of the fact that I ain't like how you did my friend. I wouldn't. I don't like the boss hog or her husband. I wouldn't have gave a damn. You owned it. You stood 10 toes down. What the fuck you had going on? The real culprit, however you look at it, is Glendale. Because had Glendale never hopped in her DMs in the first place, nobody would be here. This wouldn't even be a thing. That's the real gag activity of the whole thing. Had he never showed up in her DM, we would not be here. And Amanda don't owe Boss Hawk a fuck ass thing. That's not her damn friend. It ain't. So had you just stood up in it, Amanda, I would be riding for you right now. Oh well, Boss Hawk, get at your man. Get at your man. Your man ain't had no business showing up in her DMs in the first place. He owe you something. He took vows with you. I guess so, sister. But I ain't even mad at look. Listen, Amanda, if you got up here and that's what you said, then you said what you said, and I'd have been riding with you. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for your cash app. Thank you. One. I appreciate you for your cash app, friend. Thank you. Anybody else like to donate, honey? Feel free. It's Friday. Y'all got paid. Anyhow, I'm not look, it is what it is. You don't like her. You've never liked her. You exceptionally hate her ass now for the way that she treated her little sister and then acted like she was gonna jump her with that hoe. No, I don't the fuck like you. And when your man showed up in my DMs, yeah, I entertained him a little bit. I would be going up had you just said that. Now what you gonna do about it? Because to let Scotty tell it, you got them hands. That's what you should have did. Yeah, I did. So what you gonna do about it? Then I see in the next episode, here go Marie. Like I said, I knew this shit won't gonna last long. I already knew. The minute this came out, she was gonna do exactly what she did. Now Latrice I turned back into, but then again, Latrice, I can't ride for you this time, sis, because the whole thing was just messy from the word go. Like Amanda came up here knowing exactly what her storyline was gonna be. But I'm gonna tell you another reason why I don't feel bad for you. Because this is the same shit that you did to Tambra when it came down to Tysha. How you wanted to bring Tysha up here to bust out Greedy for allegedly doing something with her while her and Tambra was supposed to be together. Not to mention, you and Marie both sat out with the person that was stalking Tambra. So I don't feel bad for you by any means for what the hell Amanda is doing to you up here. I don't feel bad for you by any means. I'm not mad that it happened to you. Be clear. I'm not mad that it happened to you. I'm not mad at the embarrassment that you're facing. I'm not mad at the embarrassment that you're getting. I'm not mad at nobody else for not giving a flying fuck about what you got going on. I don't feel bad for you by no means. I'm just pissed that Amanda didn't stand up in the shit. That's what I'm pissed about. I'm mad she didn't stand up in the shit. I don't feel bad for you, bitch. Good. I'm glad he did it. And I hope she fucked him. Just cuz. Just cuz. I hope she fucked him just cuz. Why not? All them other hoes did. All of them side chicks that you said was winning because they was able to fuck him. I'm not mad that she nearly got her damn turn. You just better be glad Amanda ain't that type of girl. Cause see me, I'd have did it just cuz. I'd have did it just cuz. But yeah, don't be dismayed. I don't feel bad for you at all. None of the embarrassment that you getting, I don't feel bad for your tears that you crying, girl. Suck them up. Suck them up. Because I bet you're still down with them. So what's it all about? What's it all for? Girl, please. Girl, please. Go cry to your man. I don't get now one fuck about it. You sitting here like Latrice, like Marie, and this is another reason why I respect you because you trying to keep warning her about Latrice instead of you telling her leave this nigga. He's no good for you. If he can do this once again after everything the charges went through, didn't you just have a scare from the mosquito bite you had on your teddy? Like the stuff that you should be telling her you're not as her homegirl. I wouldn't be giving a damn about Latrice. I would be trying to get my friend to get up out of this shit. Y'all too old for this at this point. Y'all not young no more. Now there's no more excuses at all that he can give. That's what I would be telling my friend. So anyway, while she out there nigga splaining when it comes to Marie, um, uh, Marie's cousin lets it be known to everybody that she saw the DMs that Glendale was sending Amanda. And then that's when Marie runs outside and tells Letitia, well, the boss hog, to go in there and get Crunch Black. And excuse me, damn, that was the end of the episode. Like I said, I don't feel bad for you, boss hog. I don't feel bad for you by no damn means. And shouldn't no Tambra shouldn't feel bad for you. Latrice shouldn't feel bad for you. Who else? I know for a fact the legendary and the comparable Miss Dr. Antoinette don't feel bad for you because didn't she also say that Crunch Black was in her DMs? He wants to keep it in your circle. But it's let's be mad with Latrice. That's what I don't understand about it. Does Latrice look funny? Yes, she does. But I feel like placing blame on Latrice is just a way to get Glendale up out of his fuck shit. Let's just again what I always say: these women, y'all women, gonna get enough. Y'all gonna get enough of constantly going out here blaming the girl, but never want to put y'all husbands or y'all baby daddies or y'all boyfriends where the fuck they need to be. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. We 47 minutes in. I'm gonna take it to the 50 minutes. Next week, she crying on Glenn. And listen, and this is what I'm gonna have for it next week. Girl, I don't care. Okay, I don't care. That's what I'm gonna have for it next week. Who cares? Do not care about her feelings, her tears, none of that. I do not care. I do not care. You didn't give a fuck about it, about Tambra's mental state. You or Marie. Y'all didn't give a fuck about hers. Why do we care about y'all's? And don't. And don't. That's why I said, Amanda, for all of that, you just should have fucked them. For all of that, you just should have fucked them. Do I think Carrie Paul's husband looks zesty? No, I don't. But if he was, hey man, you're already saying Carrie Paul ain't doing her damn job. I will. I'll be the doting housewife. I'll cook the mood. I'll cook the food. I'll make the beans. I'll make the rice. I got you. I'll scrub the toilet. I'll do it. Shit. Right. Hold the husbands accountable too. Hey, Trinity. She gonna have them crocodile tears next week. And I'm gonna have this for him next week. Okay? You heard what I said. I'm gonna have that for him next week. We moving right on the hell along. How many people done came in here? 115. 77 likes. I mean, damn. Can I get 100 on the likes at least? Am I gonna cheat on Marceau with Matt? Yes. Yes. The fuck? Yes. Marceau's married. The fuck? Yes. Is you crazy? I'd be an idiot not to. $50. All right, y'all. I'm here. Not you liking Matt. Nick Matt is fine, best friend. Like, Lord, I saw him today. I said, and then Carrie Paul up. He letting it be known that she ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing. Okay, Carrie Paul. I don't want to hear nothing later on. I don't want to hear nothing later on, Carrie Paul. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Like I said, Latrice, Amanda, I had to smack y'all hands because I don't know how Scotty feel. I ain't seen his review yet. But I'll watch it after this. But in my opinion, Latrice, I'm sorry, it did give setup tease. And that messy ass game with that messy ass question, quit playing. And then Amanda, you would have got cool points for me had you just been real with the shit. All that backpedaling, the pussy popping, and the handstand that you was doing, Amanda, I didn't respect it. I did. Okay, I didn't, Amanda. I like you, but I'm sorry. I did not respect that shit. You just should have stood 10 toes down in. Yeah, I did it. Fuck you, ho. I ain't like how you treated my best friend last year, bitch. Fuck you. You better be glad I didn't fuck him. How about that? I'd have rolled with you. I promise you, Amanda. I would have rolled with you on all four wheels. I would have. I said the same. You said the same thing. I'm telling you, Scotty. Amanda, I promise you, I would have been down for you like all four flats to a Cadillac had you just admitted. I promise you, I would have. Because I don't feel bad for the boss hall. I don't. That ain't me. I don't. I don't feel bad for her. You just should have rolled in it. You should have stood up in it. And I'd been here for it. Now I gotta watch your review, child. You said the same thing. Now I gotta watch it when I get off here. Amanda, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. If you're gonna like the match and throw the shit in there, you may as well stand up in it and say, yeah, I did it. Fuck you. Oh, do something about it. That's what you should have said. Because Scotty said you know how to tussle. So you just I couldn't defend Latrice or man, me either. I couldn't defend Latrice either because it just and I ain't necessarily saying you set her up, but it did give a setup tease, especially with the game. Then y'all drank it. And then it didn't help. And here's another thing, Latrice. It ain't as if you pulled Amanda to the side, like, girl, relax with all of the popping of the lips and smacking your lips and clearing your throat and shit like that when Glendale asking questions. Like, quit, don't. Like, it's already messy. I already feel weird around her. Like, don't. Like, it ain't like you even did that, Latrice. Like, it like, from the moment the game was mentioned, my alarms went off. Me too. Like, we didn't even have to do that. Y'all ain't had to do that. Y'all just could have had a regular pool party. Y'all could have been by the pool. It could have been a DJ. You could have had the grill out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been doing line dances, all that shit. The niggas could have been off smoking a blunts and cigarettes, and girls could have been chilling. All the like it could have been a real cool thing. Like, it ain't even have to be all that. Latrice hairstylist is messy. And that's another thing, Amanda. You let your position be known episode 1 when you came up here on camera, letting it be known that he was in your DMs. So you should have just stood up in it. Like, that's the part that kills me. You should have just stood up in it because you came up here on the first episode letting it be known. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode, Latrice. I'm disappointed. And Amanda, I'm disappointed. You should have stood up in it, girl. You should have stood up in it, girl. I would have been here for you. Anyway, Scotty say he gonna try to get you around here. He need to. Okay? He need to. So cause I got some words for you, Amanda. Cause you should have stood up in that shit. I better see you, Amanda. I better see you. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime when we talk about the Atlanta Hillbilly. Yeah, y'all know Kim Zolciak and some shit she got going on. Somebody sent it to me. Send it to me again. So I ain't got to search for it. And I might talk about more about that Leisure Suit beating on them kids and allegedly losing custody of them child. I'll talk about that tomorrow sometime since I ain't got to do this. All right? Bang.